Now go make money by force. Hey. So yes, alright guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you'll be learning how you can do 1 million in 90 days or less. And I do it in such a way that any human being, whether you know how to before or you are just knowing for the first time, will be able to hit 1 million in 90 days. And trust me, it's not as difficult as they've been telling you. Right? It's not as difficult as they've been telling you. So, how can you get the most from this class? Right? This is a free class, and it's what a whole lot of persons pay lots of money for. You pay a whole lot of money to get this done. But I'm not charging you a dime because I want you to make as much money as you can. And when you can afford my one-on-one, then that's fine if you want to go for it, right? So the way to get the most out of this free class is very simple. All I want you to do is get a notebook by your side as you go through this particular course. Don't do it thinking you are going to remember everything. Right? I was told something many years ago that the shortest pen is greater than the biggest memory. So as you write these things, because as you implement this particular video, there will be a whole lot of times where you need to come back to your book to refer to it. Okay? So get a book, get a pen, if possible, just for my YouTube channel, write Fortune Nnamdi's YouTube channel, and I think that's going to help you a great deal. So that's how to get the most out of this class. Look for a quiet place to be in. Stay away from your friends. Make sure you are concentrating and dedicate the next few minutes to learning from this. So why should you listen to me? Alright, I shouldn't be doing this, but let me just tell you a few things. In the last 12 months, I was able to do over $500,000 for my clients and my students. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but know that this record is updated anyway. It means I was able to do over 300 million naira for my clients and students in just 12 months. And you might be saying, well, that's not possible. Let's see if it's possible or not. So this was a 16-year-old girl who had not written, who wrote JAMB but had not gained admission. And after teaching her, she was able to do over 415,000 naira. She generated over 300 leads in just 30 days. And the sweet thing is that she's just 16 and she's earning so many people's 2 year salary in 30 days. I remember when she walked up to me, she could not even do up to 30k monthly. But here she is making over 300,000 naira in 30 days, over 400,000 naira in 30 days. Come on, that's crazy. I wonder how many offices can pay her considering today's economy, right? Okay. Now, this was a guy. He did 117,000 naira in just 7 hours. For crying out loud, what does he do? He just sells his knowledge, nothing else. 117,000 naira in less than 7 hours. So imagine how much he'll be doing in 24 hours and then in a week. And then I like this story so much, right? A confused guy that met me, and after meeting me, he did 496,000 naira at once. I only taught him how to close deals. So he went on a call with his client, closed the man, and the man transferred 496,000 at once without paying him twice. So these are just few results of my students that I won't be sharing much about. I remember one of my students who did 953,000 in 24 hours. So just a little less than a million naira in 24 hours. What does he do? He just resells data for crying out loud. So I had to teach him how to close companies to buy data from him, and he made almost a million naira in 24 hours. Now, this was an undergraduate who did 450,000 naira in split seconds. So he registered for my challenge where I teach folks how to crush at least 1 million naira monthly, and the guy did 450,000 naira in just one call. So majority of my students they close lots of clients through phone calls, by the way, right? And if you want to register for the 1 million naira challenge, by the way, you could just go to the description button, hit the link to join my Telegram community, the free community, and I'm going to put up the link there for you to see. Okay? So for now, we'll stop taking in students, and when we are ready to take in new students, we are going to let you know. So this guy who's an undergraduate did 450,000 naira just through one sales call. And I remember a guy who also did 250k. at once. So let's get started. Enough of making so much noise. Let's go into what we have for today. And there's something you need to know, right? This class will be broken down into three. So I won't just be putting everything in your head. I'm going to break it down into three sections. What to do in the first month, what to do in the second month, and what to do in the third month. Right? So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to walk you through the exact process that I go through, and I'm not going to give you scattered information, right? I'm going to tell you what to do between day 1 and 30, what to do between day 31 to 60, and what to do between day 61 to 90. And funny enough, you are going to do this 1 million naira and more in just 30 days, right? I have to say 90 days because we are going to use the first month to prepare, we are going to use the second month to get some things done, and the last month you are doing your 1 million and more. So as soon as you begin to get these results, I only need one thing from you. Send me your testimonials to my Twitter account. Only. So let's move. Day 1 to 30. The first month, what you will be doing is crafting that one big offer. That crazy offer. That insane offer. That as soon as they see, they just want to buy. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. And one thing you need to know is this, right? Copywriting is not about you telling people lies. It's basically about you amplifying the truth. Well, uh, let's move. So what you need to do is this. Before creating that big offer, you have to first create a hot product. A hot product. Many of you have product that nobody is buying because it's not hot enough. Imagine you are selling hot water in a sunny afternoon. Nobody's going to buy from you, right? But imagine you are selling cold water in a sunny afternoon. You don't need to say, hey, come and buy water. Or as you are walking down, they're like, hey, Safa, come, and all that. So that's the kind of offer, that's the kind of product we'll be creating together. So what is a hot product? A hot product is what the market wants and is willing to pay for. So if the market wants it, but they are not willing to pay for it immediately, then it's not a hot product. Alright? So a hot product must fulfill these two criteria. It must be what the market wants and it must be what they are willing to pay for. So let me show you an example of what a hot product looks like. An example of what a hot product looks like, okay? So this is I wrote a book many weeks ago, many months ago, and in 2020, that was 2 years ago, because I'm recording this particular video in 2022. So I read a book on how anybody can speak to any amount of persons without getting scared, right? How I was able to move from a timid and confused person to training 8,000 persons in less than 1 year. So implication, this is a hot product because many people are scared of speaking in public. Many people are very, very timid. Many persons have what to say, but when you put them in front of persons, they forget everything they are meant to say. So I came up with a hot product that people want and they are willing to pay for. So I remember when I rolled out this particular product, uh, I didn't use money to run ads, right? Because before I run ads, I always test it by going organic. Because what people don't buy organically, most times they will not buy even when you run ads. And immediately I put out my content, someone paid for it. So I knew it was a hot product. So this is where I begin to talk to them via stories and told them about things that were working and things that were not working for me. And this was a story of a girl who was physically challenged, more like she was disabled in quotes, right? And after going through my training, she was able to come out second runner up in her public speaking competition in school. So what did I do? I had to maximize testimonials and all that. Don't mind me. I am trying to be fast because we have a whole lot of things to discuss in this free class. So take out time to listen. So this is more like the hot products that people want and they are willing to pay for, right? Many things they will be saying, how to get their book, this, a little about me and all that. So a hot product must be what they want. It must be what they are willing to pay for. That's the criteria for a hot product. But the truth of the matter is this, right? Most persons want to make money online, but they don't know where to be online. In as much as we have hot products, we also have hot niches. Just the way if you are not selling a hot product, you are going to find it difficult selling that product. It's the same way if you are not in a hot niche, you are going to find it difficult selling online. So there are three main niches online. There are three hot niches online. that anybody, even a dummy, can leverage. And if you find yourself in either of these three niches, then money will not be a problem for you. So what are these three niches? Making money niche, the one I am in, where I teach people how to make money online. So making money niche is the first. I have to put it there because that's what I do. The second is anything about health and wellness. The last is about sex. Nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants to be in debt. Nobody wants to see. Nobody likes to see what they want to buy but cannot buy. Everybody is scared because of today's economy all over the world. So this is why this will always sell. Everybody is always running towards where they can make money. No wonder people are falling for a whole lot of Ponzi schemes and all that. Making money niche will never go extinct, right? No matter what people say online, it makes a whole lot of persons lots of money. It makes me lots of money. It makes my students lots of money. So making money niche, it's crazy. The next, health and wellness. Or more. There's one particular niche people don't price anything. It means it's the health niche. If you are sick, you go to the hospital, they tell you your bill is 1 million. You start looking for the 1 million because you don't want to die early. So everybody's scared of death, everybody's scared of pain, everybody's scared of being tied somewhere without being able to move. This is why the health and wellness moves very well. So most e-com guys, this is where they make lots of money from. Health and wellness. Then the last is sex. If you're in the sex niche, you're going to make lots of money because everybody wants to perform well. Everybody wants to last long in bed. So these three niches, they sell like crazy, right? So we are done with what a hot product is. We are done with three hot niches anybody can make money from. So let's move into what you should be doing in the next 30 days. So day 1 to 30, what should you do? Dedicate the next 30 days of your life, dedicate the next 1 month of your life doing this without expecting money. I'm telling you this because if you don't, it might be a bit difficult for you. So what should you do in 30 days? Create one hot product. We have talked about this. So your product should revolve either around making money online, should revolve around health and wellness, or it should revolve around sex. It can revolve around anything, by the way. I know persons who help people come out of addiction and are making crazy money from it. I know people who teach people how to create videos and are making crazy money from it. And I know of I think a 16-year-old girl or 17 that taught people how to edit pictures with their phone. And then she has made crazy money from it. So what is that hot product? What is that hot niche you have decided to settle for? You choose the hot niche first, then you choose the hot product next. And when you are done choosing the hot product, it can be a class, it can be a webinar, it can be a video course, right? It can be a physical product. But decide which you are going for. Then after that, you need to what? Craft that one crazy offer. That crazy offer that will make them look stupid if they don't buy immediately. Remember what I said before? You don't have to lie. You only need to amplify the truth. So before I move forward, I would like to let you know something. Because this might be a long class, there are times where I will take a little break to drink water so I can teach you better, right? I believe you don't have a problem with that. So as you begin to learn through this class, hit the like button for me and drop lots of comments in the comment section. Do it now. So create that one crazy offer. A crazy offer is not your offer is different from your product, right? My product is my public speaking book. What is my big offer? That crazy offer can be just one big promise. If they make money niche, it can be how to avoid debt in 6 days. Make sure all your copy revolves around one big promise. I see a whole lot of persons who put different promises on their landing page. That's why it's not selling. I don't do that. I just focus on one big promise throughout the landing page. Every single thing I'll be saying in the landing page must revolve around that big promise. So you don't have to give many promises because for every time you have a confused client on your website, the more time they need to decide, the more you lose them. So all you need to do is make things simple, make things clear, just one big promise, one crazy offer, and you're going to break in a whole lot of sales. So after you're done deciding the product, what is that crazy offer? For my public speaking book is very simple. How you can speak to 8,000 persons without wetting your pants, even if you've not done it before. So for someone else, their crazy offer can be how to remove pimples from their face in 4 days. Right? And when you are doing a crazy offer like this, make sure you have social proof if possible. For people who are into skin, right, skin niches, you could have a before and after picture, right? For people in making money online niche, most times we use testimonials from real persons, and then we use money people are making, just like the one you saw in the previous slide about how a 16-year-old girl did over 400,000 naira in 30 days. So what's that one crazy offer? What's that one big offer? And when you have decided this, most times I usually have a notebook where I draft out everything. So after deciding what that crazy offer is, what should you do? This is what you should do. Get your design ready, for crying out loud. Time is no longer on your side. Get your design ready. A lot of persons, they have a lot of things to teach, but it's not selling because their design is whack. So I see a lot of persons doing graphic design class, and the graphic design they are using is terrible. I see a lot of people writing copy, and the copy is a bit stupid. And you see somebody, the only thing he does for 17 years is secret revealed, right? Fortune Nnamdi has lost his mind and decided to go crazy for 24 hours or more. That one concern you. So the point is, get your design ready. It must be really, really beautiful. People say, it's not about what I do, but what's in my heart. Alaye, calm down. Nobody they work with mind detector. Most of the books you've read in life, you opened the book because you loved how the book design was. Some of you clicked on this video because you saw make 1 million in 90 days or less. That's the truth. So most people are not going to even see what your class is all about if the flyer is not good. Why should I go to your landing page if your hard copy is terrible? So your graphic design should be sweet. Your sales copy should be sweet. Your funnel must be ready. And if you don't know how to build a sales funnel, that's fine. You can go organic on WhatsApp. All right, you can go organic on WhatsApp and see what you need to do. So, like I said before, get your design ready, get your sales copy ready, get your funnel ready, and the next thing is go organic first. Don't waste money on paid ads for the now. Run paid ads when you discover that it can sell organically. All right. So if you are not sure it's going to sell organically, I don't see any reason why you should be running paid ads, because you have to test everything you are putting out there. Anything you don't test online, don't run ads for it. And one way I used to test my products is by running a survey, asking people questions, doing a question and answer session, or like I said before, going organic. So go organic. If it converts a lot, then you can invest more money in paid. I usually tell persons go on organic, use the profit you made from going organic to run ads. Alright? So what's the next thing you need to do? The next thing is what I need to tell you. Run a free webinar relating to what you want to sell. I'll say that again. Run a free webinar relating to what you want to sell. And that was why I said do a design. It can be a free class, a 1-day class, a 2 days class, you inviting persons. It can even be a free video. I remember when I was selling my public speaking book, I did a 30 minutes video for free. And I told them, hey, come and learn how you can speak in public to anybody without fear. In my 13 minutes free video, lots of persons were watching it and persons were paying for the book. So what I did was, I didn't need to teach in the WhatsApp class. I only did a 13 minutes video breaking down everything they need to know about public speaking. And as soon as they were done watching, because I over-delivered, they paid. A lot of you feel that when you over-deliver, they will not pay because they are going to tell themselves, oh, if this guy don't teach me here, waiting wants me again for the class. That's not true. The reverse is usually the case. When you over-deliver, this was going to run in their head. Oh, this guy gave me all this value for free. Wait till this guy go teach me for the paid class, go mad, we go loud, he go worry the neighbors. And so always over deliver. Run a free webinar. It can be a WhatsApp class, it can be a Twitter space session, it can be a clubhouse series, it can be a Facebook live stuff. Whatever you want to do, just make sure it's free. People love free. I remember when Glow they were doing this free stuff, and a friend of mine went to register 7 SIM cards just to get free data. So people will never get tired of free. Believe me when I say that. So what's the last thing you should do within the next 30 days? It's very simple. After teaching, don't let them go like that. Give them a book, give them a worksheet for free. It makes them more committed to you. It makes them know you, it makes them like you, and it makes them trust you. But one thing I always tell people is, don't ever teach for free without collecting their details. Don't ever teach for free without collecting their data. Don't ever teach for free without gathering leads. This was how I built my email list to over many thousands, right? What I did was I was doing lots of free classes when I started out. But before you join the class, you have to fill a Google form. So as persons were filling the Google form, when it was time for me to start email marketing, I only needed to import the list. And boom, from scratch, I had thousands of persons in my email list without running any ad at the time. So like I said, you can promise them a free book, you can promise them a worksheet, you can promise them a report, you can promise them whatever. but make sure they fill in their data before joining your class. Make it compulsory, by the way. Whoever does not fill the form is not worth being in your class. That's how you are able to separate people who want to learn from people who are not willing to learn. So like I said, collect their data. You can use Google Form, it's free. You can use Cognito Form, right? Cognito Form is also free unless you surpassed a limit. You can, if you know how to build a sales funnel, do an opt-in page, right? Link it to your MailChimp, link it to your GetResponse, link it to your Aweber, and you are good to go. So I've told you what you need to do for the first 30 days, and we're about to go into what you need to do for the next 30 days. So I think I deserve a like, and I think I deserve a subscribe also. So help me please. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button by the side, turn on notifications so that when else I drop a video on how you can make money online, you'll be the first to know. Alright? So, like I said here, create one hot product. Okay? Uh, let's quickly do this. So, the hot product can be a book for crying out loud, anything, just something, right? So it can be a what? It can be a book. What's your crazy offer? Like we said before, your crazy offer should be one big promise, right? One big promise. Right. One big promise. Don't ever do a work design, okay? Don't ever do a work design. So we are done with this, and I believe um, everything about this should be ready in the next 4 months. Don't rush things. Use 1 month to do this. Use 1 month to decide the hot product. Use 1 month to decide your crazy offer. Use 1 month to do your design. Use 1 month to do your sales copy. Use 1 month to do your funnel. Use 1 month to draft out your marketing plan. Use 1 month to plan your free webinar. Use that 1 month to create a book or a worksheet, and then you are good to go. So let's move further. So day 1 to 30 is done and dusted. So I'll tell you what you need to do for the first 1 month, right? Done and dusted. So what's the next thing we need to do? Let's move into the second month, day 31 to 60. What you'll be doing in the second month, you are not selling yet. The second month is all about priming your audience and ruthless marketing. I mean ruthless marketing. In life, it's either you sell or you beg. When you are broke and you attempt to beg people for money, who's going to borrow you money? I guess most people will not. So why are you thinking about them? If what you are doing is legal, my friend, put it out there. Whoever wants to get angry should get angry. That was one thing I learned from Grant Cardone. He said keep sending them mails about money till they unsubscribe. Say when they unsubscribe, they are doing you a favor. You now know who your clients are and are not. So what should you do between day 31 to 60? Right? It's very simple. The first thing you need to do is create your swipe files. I know nobody has told you this, and maybe if they've told you, they are not more than one, and I know the first person is me. Maybe, I don't know. So create your swipe files. What are swipe files? Swipe files are maybe an email copy that you just need to copy, edit, and paste, right? I do this a lot for my classes. I create a 14-day swipe file as regard what I want to do. Remember the day 1 to 30 strategy, right? Within the first 30 days, I create the swipe file for the class I'm about to market from day 1 to 14. Using stories, I only need to edit, copy, paste, send. So create your swipe files for 14 days. If you don't know how to do it, go online, research for swipe files, see how it's done, and you are good to go. And you are good to go, right? Then secondly, I create swipe files for my WhatsApp status. So when is the day to prime my people, I only need to copy and paste. So I can now start talking to them about what the class is all about. The first day is about debunking different myths about what I'm about to teach them, making them see how possible it is. The second day can be, right, addressing their objections and why they don't want to pay and all that. The third day can be getting them to pay and whatever. But always remember that the headline is key. That's the first thing they see. If your headline is whack, nobody cares how good your copy is. Your headline is what's going to convince us to go to the next sentence. So your headline must be perfect. I could spend lots of time crafting out that one headline that's going to make people read that copy. Right? Don't ever forget that your headline is key. So what's the next thing you need to do? Prime them for a couple of days. It's supposed to be for, not but, right? Let's get that edited. Prime them for a couple of days, not hours. So I see a lot of persons, The only thing they do is to prime people for hours. They just wake up one morning and then they drop their flyer. Why should I buy from you? Are you okay? Like, is everything okay with you? Or you just wake up one morning and you put your flyer out there. Are you using juju? That palawo must be strong. Ah, you don't do that. People want to know what they are paying for. You just wake up one morning and you put graphic design boot camp call, boot camp knee. So what you need to do, prime them for a couple of days. That's why I said the 30 days is for planning. That's how you get results. That's what my swipe files are for. That's what the 3 days WhatsApp status swipe file is for. I'm using those days to prime them. I'm always talking about my classes. I drop it, boom. I drop it the next day, boom. I can create 8 different status slides for one day, create another 8 for day 2, create another 8 for day 3. So I'm priming you for a couple of days. So when it's time to open payment, I get more conversions from people. That was how I did over 450K many months ago in just minutes selling after I've primed them. So to prime is to educate your audience with the intention of selling to them. So in this in the description button, right, I'm going to put a link that will teach you how to prime your audience effectively. My 6-step formula to selling on WhatsApp. If you don't click on that link, I don't know what to tell you. The video is over 1 hour and it's going to teach you a whole lot about how to prime your audience for days instead of hours, how to prime them for days instead of minutes, and how to get them to pay you money without talking much. So remember I said in the first month, you are running a free webinar relating to what you are going to sell to them, right? So let's move to the next. Create a course out of it. Create a course. Create a course. You are consuming this class now. This is more like a video, right? Create a course out of it. If you are consuming content, you should be creating content. If you are paying for classes, you should be paid for your classes. Create a course out of it, my friend. Preferably a video, like what I am doing, right? It can be a video with your face. It can be a video like this. It can be whatever. It can be an animated video for crying out loud, but make sure you are creating a course out of it. What's the next thing you need to do? Very simple. Upload it on Google Drive. You don't need to upload your course on Udemy. Just create a folder on Google Drive. And after creating a folder on Google Drive, all you need to do is upload your courses there. As soon as they pay for that class, you give them the link, then you grant them access to the Google Drive. So why I like Google Drive is that they cannot join the class unless you grant them access. So you have to set it that way. So you just need to upload your courses there, and as soon as they pay, you grant them access. Okay? So we've trashed out what we should be doing from day 1 to 30, and now we've trashed out what we should be doing for the second month. So what's the next thing to do? What's that next thing you should be doing? So now we've trashed out month 1, we've trashed out the second month. So day 30 to 60 is done and it's dusted. The one we're about to enter now is the main cocoa. What's it? The third month is to make money and to make more money. Repeat it after me. The third month is to make money and make more money. So how can you make this money? Remember, everything must be created in the first month. The second month is for priming and all that. And now this is the making money month. This is where you do the 1 million in 30 days. So what should you do? Market the hell out of the course. Market shamelessly. Don't be scared. Market shamelessly. Market as long as you want to. Put it everywhere. Whoever is angry should mute you. Whoever is angry should block you. They are doing you a favor. You now know the persons who are not supposed to be in your class. They are not feeding you, right? Why should you think about them? You shouldn't give 2 shits about them. By the way, I share lots of insightful tips on sales and marketing on my Instagram. You might want to follow me, go to the reels and watch the videos to learn a whole lot about these things. To market the hell out of it, I use both organic and I use paid. So let me show you who to sell to. It depends on what you are selling, by the way, right? A lot of persons, when they are running ads, the first thing that comes to their mind is to target people in Lagos. Everybody's targeting people in Lagos, Abuja, or Port Harcourt. Come on, for crying out loud. If everybody's targeting people in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt, I shouldn't be doing the same. I like following the path of least resistance. So who will not target people in Enugu? Who will target people in Imo? Who will target people in Abakaliki? People are there that need your product. So because there are few people showing them there, you need to make more money there. So what I do is that I just target persons in Enugu, Imo, Abakaliki, Akwa Ibom. Right? Instead of Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt, all of you now go target those guys. Then one way to know people you should sell to Go to your social media, go to your Instagram insights, go to your YouTube analytics, go to whatever platform you are on. Know the kind of people that view your content, and that's going to give you a guide to know where they stay, to know how their buying looks like, to know the age they occupy and all that. So this is going to teach you a whole lot, right? I use my Instagram insights to know a lot, and I discovered that most people in my audience they actually reside in Lagos, right? I might not target people in Lagos, but I need to study how people in Lagos buy, and I discovered that these people are always in a rush. So I need to grab their attention real good, and I need to market to them the way I should market to them. And most time I go all aggressive. You don't have to do that. Aggressive marketing works for me, and you don't have to do that, right? Like I said. So I do aggressive marketing. I do guerrilla marketing. Run your ads with the money you made from organic. If you don't know how to run ads, there are a lot of persons out there who are willing to run ads for you. My team can do it for you if you have money to pay. But the least we charge is $1,000, which is 600K at the moment, to help you manage your ad for 1 month. Alright? So if you cannot afford us, go out there look for someone who should run your ad for you. So when they run the ad for you, you make more money. Go organic. Organic means free. Paid means using platforms like Google, YouTube ads, right? Pay influencers, influencer marketing, Instagram ads and all that. Even TikTok ads, Twitter ad and all that. So market the hell out of it. We've done over 30 minutes, so I think we need to be fast so we get so we are done with all this. The next thing is that if you really did what I told you in the first month, you should have gathered at least 2,000 persons in your mailing list now. If you really collected their data and you marketed it very well, you advertised it very well, you should have at least 2,000 persons in your list. And all we need to do is convert 10% of these persons to pay us. If 10% of this person, 200, pays us 5,000 naira, you've made your 1 million naira in 30 days. So create a 5K offer, right? Maybe 5K, I don't know. But don't ever sell a class at less than $10. Don't ever. Don't ever sell a class at less than 5K, 6K, depending on the conversion rate. No matter what you are teaching, don't ever. So all I need to do is I'm targeting 10% of this, and I want to sell, let's say, a 5K product today. It's 200 persons you buy. That's 1 million naira in 30 days. So imagine I'm selling a 50K product to them, and 200 persons buys. That's 10 million in 30 days. Don't ever forget. Facts tell, stories sell. If you like keep putting a whole lot of facts on your sales funnel, if you like putting a whole lot of facts in your landing page, people are not going to buy. It's going to interest them, it's going to make them excited, but they're not going to buy. If you want persons to buy from you, you have to tell them stories. You have to tell them stories. So this is where your Stripe file comes into play. You've gathered 2,000 plus lists. Send them emails every day for 14 days. Send them email every day for 14 days. Email every day for 14 days. Email every single day, every day. That's why I told you create a 14-day Stripe file every day for 14 days. Send the first day, send the second day, send the third day, send the fourth day. Right? You need to send it where people are most active, where people open emails the most and all that. And don't just use your email list. If you have large following on Twitter, send tweets every day. Put a link to your offer in the tweets. Send tweets every day. On your WhatsApp status, put it every day. Do it the way you should be doing it. So when you are doing, a lot of persons will not pay. All you need to do is send them follow-up mails. Like what I just explained. Keep sending them follow-up mails. So I could send you a mail like, hey, you forgot to get your book. That can be the title of my mail. Hey, you forgot to get your book. Right? You forgot to get this book. Here is how you can get this book today for this amount. And I'm going to get lots of conversion because people don't know this. Follow up brings in a whole lot of money, and you're going to get way better than persons who don't do follow up because most people don't do follow up, especially newbies, right? So do lots of follow up via mails. Then, if you're not using mail, I don't see any reason why you should not be using mail because MailChimp does it for free for your first 2,000 users. MailChimp, I would advise you use MailChimp. Go up there to sign up and all that. Or you can use broadcast list on WhatsApp. So most times during the second month when I'm priming them, I tell them if you want to be reminded about this trading, send me this particular code. So they might send sell, they might send add, whatever it is you want to use. So as soon as they send it, I add them to a label. I label their chart because I use business WhatsApp. And when I'm done, I just need to go to my label chart, click on the option, click on message customers, and I keep sending them broadcast messages for 14 days. See why I say you need to create your 14 days swipe files. So you can use your email swipe files here. So as you are sending them emails for 14 days, you are sending them messages on WhatsApp for 14 days. If they don't open their email, they will open via WhatsApp. So that way you are increasing your open rate. Alright? So send them follow-up mails, you are going to make lots of money. I don't even know why I'm teaching you this class for free, but I think you need it, okay? And when people begin to make money, they make one major mistake. They eat the money. No, put back at least 20% of the money you make into the business. Your ads should be running every day. Any amount of money you make online, carry 20%, use it to run ad again. You make more money, 20% of the more money, use it to run more ad again. And when I say 20%, I don't mean that's the highest. I mean that should be the least you are spending on ad. If you make 1 million, 200k should go to ad. If you make 100k, 20k should go into your ad. Stop eating your future in the present. Yes. Stop eating your future in the present. 20% of the money at least should go into ad. You make 1 million, why shouldn't 200k go into ad? You make 200k, 40k should go into ad. So 20% is just that amount of money you made divided by 5. And you are good to go. So what's the next thing you need to do? We've treated what you should do during the first month. We've treated what you should do during the second month, right? And now we've treated what you need to do in the third month. So what's the next thing you should do after you've done all this? It's very simple, right? Okay, this is second month. Let's move forward. Go and implement. Why are you watching this video? Go and implement. Go and implement all I've said. Start drafting things out. Start doing all you need to do. Send me testimonials on Twitter only. Don't send me on any other platform, please. Send me on Twitter. But if you feel you need me to teach you more, if you feel you want me to hold you by your hand, if you feel you need a strategy session, right? My 1 hour course session is just 50k. Just 50k. Send me one ONE on Twitter. It means you're ready for my 1 hour course session. Send me one on Twitter, and I'm going to break down everything for you. We're going to do a live session, just me and you, teaching you how to go about these things. But if you 1 hour is not good enough for you, come on, I don't want to do 1 hour, I want 1 more. That's fine. You just need to pay me 500,000, 500k, and I'm going to walk you through the process for 1 month. So you need this particular one. Send month to me on Twitter, MONTH. Don't bother to greet me. Just send me one, or you send me month. And funny enough, let me tell you the thing about this. This price will not remain at this. This is just the price at the time I'm shooting this video. And in the next 1 month, in the next 2 months, the price will go up. So don't expect it to be this price when you send me a message. If it has gone up, good and fine, I'm going to send you the new price. If it has not gone up, that's also fine. That's your luck. So if you want me to hold you by your hand, you know what to do. Send me a DM on Twitter. So hey, you should follow me on Twitter to learn more. I share more tips on social media on Twitter and on YouTube than any other platform. On Twitter and on YouTube. Twitter is where I drop out many content. There are days where I drop 10 contents in a day. There are days where I drop 8 contents in a day. I've dropped a whole lot of contents today, for crying out loud. I drop contents every day, every single day. There's no day I don't drop content. And I teach people how they can sell, how they can become better every single day. So follow me on Twitter, hit the bell stuff, turn on notifications so that when I tweet, you are going to know. So till I come your way next time, stay jiggy. Till I come your way next time, stay jiggy. So hit the link in the description button, right? To join my free Telegram community where I share updates so that when next I upload a video, you are the first to know. Hit the link there, join my Telegram community, see you inside. Till I come your way next time. I love you. I want to see you next time. And I want to see you make lots of sales. I want to see you make crazy sales. I want to see your testimonials on my Twitter. Right? So it's just 39 minutes, 20 seconds. Let's listen to some song. I want it to reach 40 minutes. Hey! Hey! Shebi I be hype man. Opo. Hey! Oyala. You don't need no other man. Now only me you need. Online, I'm the only person you need. Hey, you don't need no other body, Jerry. Okay now. Hey, Opo. other body. Hey.